Zebras and climate change, an uncertain future. A shifting landscape. The African savanna, a landscape synonymous with the iconic stripes of the zebra, a place where life has flourished for millennia. But this ancient world is now facing an unprecedented threat: climate change. Today, we're exploring the profound impact of a changing climate on zebras, examining how rising temperatures, altered rainfall patterns, and increasingly frequent extreme weather events are reshaping their world and jeopardizing their very survival. This isn't just about the future. It's about a crisis unfolding right now and a need for urgent action. The essentials: water scarcity and drought. For zebras, water is life, and climate change is making this essential resource increasingly scarce. Rainfall patterns are becoming more erratic, leading to prolonged and severe droughts that are decimating water sources across the savanna. What were once reliable watering holes are now turning into dust bowls, forcing zebras to travel further and expend more energy in their desperate search for water. The consequences of dehydration can be deadly, and this is not just a concern for the future, it is happening now. The ripple effect: food shortages and competition. The scarcity of water doesn't just mean thirst. It has a cascading effect throughout the entire ecosystem. When rainfall is scarce, the grasses that zebras rely on for sustenance wither and die. This leads to widespread food shortages, forcing zebras to compete for dwindling resources and also weakening their overall health, making them more vulnerable to disease and predation. It's a domino effect, where the lack of water triggers a chain reaction that threatens their very survival. Changing migration patterns. A desperate search. Zebras are known for their incredible migrations, journeys that take them across vast distances in search of food and water. But climate change is disrupting these ancient pathways, forcing them to alter their routes and to venture into unfamiliar and potentially dangerous territories. They may have to travel much further than before, expending more energy and exposing themselves to greater risks. The predictability of their world is fading, and their ancient knowledge is becoming less reliable. Increased human-wildlife conflict. A struggle for resources. As their natural habitats shrink and resources become scarcer, zebras are increasingly coming into contact with human settlements, and this inevitably leads to conflict. Competition for grazing land and water can pit zebras against livestock, creating challenges for local communities and increasing the risk of zebras being injured or killed. It's a complex issue with no easy solutions, and it highlights the urgent need for sustainable land management and coexistence strategies. The impact on social structures, disrupting the herd. The impacts of climate change extend beyond the individual. They also threaten the very fabric of zebra society. Dwindling resources and increased competition can lead to smaller, more fragmented herds, disrupting their social structures and reducing their ability to protect themselves from predators. Stress levels rise, reproductive success declines, and the overall health of the population suffers. It's a reminder that these animals are not just individuals. They're part of a complex social network that's essential for their survival. science of adaptation. Can zebras cope? Scientists are racing against time to understand how zebras are responding to the challenges of climate change. Are they able to adapt their behavior, their physiology, or their genetics to cope with the changing conditions? Research is exploring their resilience, their capacity for change, and the limits of their adaptability. The answers to these questions will be crucial in determining their long-term survival prospects. It's a race against time, a search for knowledge that could make all the difference. Conservation in action, finding solutions. The future of zebras in a changing climate is uncertain, but there is hope. Conservationists, researchers, and local communities are working together to find solutions, implementing strategies to mitigate the impacts of climate change and protect these iconic animals. From restoring degraded habitats and creating artificial water sources to combating poaching and promoting sustainable land use, there are actions being taken. It's a collaborative effort, a testament to the power of human ingenuity and determination. A call to action for a shared future. The story of zebras and climate change is a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of life on Earth and the urgent need for action. These magnificent animals, with their iconic stripes and their ancient migrations, are facing an unprecedented challenge. Their future, and the future of the savanna ecosystems they inhabit, depends on our collective efforts to mitigate climate change, to protect their habitats, and to ensure a sustainable future for all. The time to act is now. Let's work together to safeguard their legacy and create a world where zebras can continue to roam free.